everyone, welcome back and thank you for watching. In today's video, I have 3 beautiful farmhouse home decor. This is like a part 2 to my previous video. I will leave the link to that video down in the description box. My first DIY is this salt and pepper little house. This will look so cute on top of your kitchen countertop. For this, I am using this wood little house I got from Dollar Tree a while back. I don't know if Dollar Tree is still carrying these, but you can definitely make one yourself. My friend Fanny by Creations by Fabi, she did one herself, and I will leave the link to that in my description box so you can definitely go check it out. I am going to paint the entire house black, and then I am going to freehand the word salt and pepper. You can use stencils for this. You can even use letter stickers that Dollar Tree is carrying now. I just decided to freehand draw this. Next, I decided to add a roof to my little house, so I am using 2 jumbo popsicle sticks, and I am going to cut 6 pieces wide enough so they can fit on top of the roof. I'm gonna use 3 on each side. I painted all of them using the Waverly chalk paint and elephant. Then I'm going to try and galvanize this. So I'm gonna add the steel, and then after that I will add white. Then I added a little bit of more gray, or the elephant color, right on top. Once they are dry, I'm gonna start gluing them one by one. I'm going to layer them right one and then the other one right on top of it, and I will be doing that to the other side as well. Now my little house has the little roof. I love it. It looks so much prettier like that. I am going to add like a little fence to the house, so I will be using the grill topper I got from Dollar General. This is actually a piece that was left over. I have so many pieces left over, so I'm going to use one. I am going to cut it to about 1 inch height and 5 inches wide. And I am going to add the shoestring on the top just so it looks prettier. And also I added it because they are kind of sharp, the little edges, so that is going to cover it and protect the sharp edges. I ended up cutting it a little bit shorter just because when I glue it, I only want a little bit to come out, and that is just because when you put salt, pepper, little jar, this is actually from Dollar Tree, so it won't fall off. So that's why I'm adding the fence. And not only that, it just looks so much prettier like that. It gives it more of a farmhouse style look. And to glue the fence down, I am using my hot glue. I am gluing both sides. Here I am showing you how it fits. I don't have the other one that comes with it. I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, both of them should fit in that little house. And the last thing I'm adding is this burlap bow. Never mind, the last thing I'm doing is just covering those little sharp edges just with a little bit of glue. My second DIY is my favorite, is this just add bacon sign. For this DIY, I'm using this sign. I got this from Dollar Tree. I am going to use the back, so I'm going to remove the sticker and this middle thing that it has. But hold on to that one because that one is going to be used in the next DIY. To remove these little parts that hold that part together, I am using this wood cutter. I'm sorry, it's not a wood cutter, it's a box cutter, but you can use a knife, an X-Acto knife. I don't think your scissors, because those are pretty thick. You just need something that is thin. Next, I sand the part where I took off those other little things, and then I also sand where I took off the sticker. I don't know what happened that I didn't press record. When I'm crafting, it's like I forget about everything. I'm just so into it. So yeah, and the next thing I'm going to do is going to paint this sign using my apple barrel acrylic paint in white. To add the words to my sign, I'm using my stencil. I got these from Dollar Tree as well. I like using these when I need to write something small. And I'm going to trace just add, and then when I'm done doing that, I'm going to go over him using the jet black. For the word bacon, I'm using the wood letters Dollar Tree carries. I had this pack that was open already. I had all the letters except the O, so I will be using a Q, and all I'm doing is cutting the little line the Q has. I'm going to paint the letters black using my apple barrel acrylic paint. Before I glue them, I'm going to arrange them and then glue them with my hot glue. Next, for the middle part, I am going to use a piece of the grill topper. This is still an extra piece I had from my previous video. I am going to cut a piece off just a little bigger from the square. Then I am going to glue it using my glue gun. Then I am going to add glue around the small sharp edges. I am going to add this polka dot bow I made out of the burlap ribbon I got from Dollar Tree. Okay, so for the pick, I am going to use a piece of black cardboard, and to trace it, I am going to use this sign I got last year from Dollar General. I tried taking the pig off so it could be easier, but I couldn't, so I'm just going to trace over it. It was probably easier to get one from the internet, but I just didn't. I just used what I had. I was able to trace around it. All I'm doing here is connecting all the dots, and I went back because I wasn't able to trace the legs, so I'm gonna try to do that. And this is how it looks after I traced it. I did have to go back and forth with my pig just because I wasn't able to trace it where the wires were at. So yeah, I'm going to cut it now, and I ended up cutting the tail off because it was hard. It was gonna be hard for me to do it with these big scissors that I have. So I'm gonna end up using a pipe cleaner, or I think that's what they're called. And yeah, all I'm gonna do is curl it around and make it a little tail. I decided to paint the pig black because this cardboard was more of like a gray black. The last thing I'll be doing is gluing the pig to the wire. I forgot that it could have glued down on the paper, but yeah, so be careful. And that is it, guys. I love how this turned out. It's gonna look so great with the other decor. My last and final DIY is this spices rack. I love it. I love how it turned out. It fits like 5 or 6 depending how big they are. And to do this, I'm going to use this little basket I got from Dollar Tree. I'm not sure if 2 or 3 come in a pack. I just had this for a while, so I can't remember, but for sure I got it at Dollar Tree. And all I'm doing is I'm gonna cut the little I don't know how to, yeah, so I'm gonna cut it using my scissors. It's really easy to cut. I'm only cutting one side, by the way. We'll be using another extra piece I got from the grill topper. I will be cutting it a little bit bigger than the rectangle, so when I glue it, it'll be able to stay. Going to glue it using my hot glue gun. And you can leave it like that, but I decided to add the words in the front, and I'm gonna be using the piece I took off in my first DIY. I painted it all black, then I'm going to freehand draw spices, and then I'm going to go over it with my apple barrel acrylic paint in white. I'm going to glue it in the front. For the little greenery, I'm going to use one stem of the eucalyptus I got from Walmart. I'm gonna cut all the leaves, and then I'm going to glue them around, some on one side and some on the other side, and I'm gonna glue them from big to small. And then I also added this jute-string bow at the top, and that is it. And that is it, guys. I hope you guys like this part 2 of my kitchen farmhouse home decor. I will be doing a part 3, so stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified every time I upload. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So see you next time. Bye.